What is going on, y'all? 2 videos in less than a week. That's gotta be a record for me. It's been a long time since I did that. So I need to clear out that drawer that's sitting in front of me on my computer desk. So I was on the way to the gym. I thought I would pull in here, do a quick video before I got a workout in. So I grabbed a stack to come with me. So we'll get into this. Probably look for another 2, maybe 3 videos in the next 2 weeks to hopefully empty out that drawer. I was looking at it last night. Some of that stuff I've had for like 2 months. I got in a submission the other day, and the gentleman gave me 2 cards. He says he knows I collect Hall of Famers, so he wanted to send one. And the other guy, he says, will be in the Hall of Fame, so he submitted the other one. So this one is Richard Seymour. So really cool. I didn't have anything of his. I don't know. I think he's on the verge. He really could go either way. Heck, nowadays, man, you just don't know who they're going to let in the Hall of Fame. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And the other one is this Warren Moon. So me personally, I can never get enough Warren Moon. I'm from Houston, so I always like my Houston Oilers. So thank you very much for sending both of those. Definitely not necessary, but greatly appreciated. Next was 2 of 2 from Steve O'Neill. I do a little bit of research on each guy before I send off, and I read that Steve O'Neill has the longest punt in NFL history of 98 yards. A 98-yard punt, man. Absolutely freaking incredible. He signed 2 of 2. I'll just show this one. This one, come on, focus. Well, it's not going to focus, but he actually inscribed 98-yard punt. So really cool. And he signed those 2. Next was Milt Sunday, signing 2 of 2, Vikings guard from the 70s. Jerry Vereen. What up, Everett? Very nice. Stan Flowers. It's funny, can you see that? He actually signed there you go. He actually signed the semi-rigid holder, so I'll probably send that back to him without a case in it. The last video you've seen, I got in Bob Greasy to complete that triple. I got in Jim Langer, so we'll be sending off to Greasy probably in a couple months. I just got him back, so can definitely wait a little bit. Really happy to add those. That triple that's completed will definitely be going off in the March PSA DNA submission. Kevin Harvick, Tom Neville, another Patriots dude from the 70s. Seattle Seahawks, big time fan favorite, Jim Zorn. Probably one of their top 10, top 15 players of all time there. Oh, and he added this one and wrote God bless, and then he personalized it to me. So very nice of him. I see a bunch of guys getting Matt Hasselbeck back, and I knew I sent 2 cards to him. I didn't know I sent 4 cards to him. All of these got forwarded from my house in Pensacola, and then these 2 are really cool. So really happy to add those to the collection. Mark Loomis. Got in this yesterday, signing 3 of 2. I sent Mr. Ken Forsch these. Oh, come here. These 2 rookie cards. And I can't find an address for Larry Howard. So I really haven't exhausted all of my resources, so we'll see. And then he sent this one, just to be a nice fella. Got in Mr. Ted Hendricks, signing this Topps Archives Chrome Refractor, and then the Limited Legends card. Very, very freaking cool, man. that is a archives of his actual rookie card. That I have that one signed, but really cool, man. That refractor. That's kind of like my new thing. I like getting these refractors signed. They're a little bit more pricey. Actually, some of them are a lot more pricey. But damn, they look so good, man. Signed in freaking blue with that refractage. It looks so good. I bought a index card on eBay of Webb Eubanks, coach of the Jets from back in the, I believe 60s. I know early 70s. Yeah, but I bought an index card. It wasn't authenticated or anything. It was signed in green, which I thought was freaking very fitting since he's known for a Jets coach. He's a Hall of Famer, 1978 class. So once I got in the index card, I wanted to do something with it because you don't see any signed cards of his. Very, very rarely you do. You can find those swell cards or those Hall of Fame plaque cards, which I'm not a big fan of either one. So I sent it to Tanner, Tan Man Baseball Fan. He does some incredible custom work. And so me and him went back and forth just for a little bit over a design. And he sent me this little fella, man. So this thing is definitely like Panini or Topps quality. If you didn't know any better, you would think this thing came right out of a pack. So I got the wordage on the back and just sent it to him. We went over the design back and forth in like less than a week. Once he had it back to my house in a magnetic. See that, man? These freaking elbows are growing. This is my, I've said it multiple times, this is my little jacket that I wear when I go to the gym. I've worn it for like 8 years. Anytime I go to the gym or come from the gym, I take it off once I get there, but it's just a thing. We actually have a name. We call it Linus and my family. I don't even ask for where's my gym jacket. I just say where's Linus at, and my kids know what I'm talking about. Pretty pathetic, I know. I sent to 49ers Hall of Famer Jimmy Johnson for about 6 to 8 months. I would say last year he wasn't signing his autographs at all. A lot of people said it was due to poor health, that he was out of the game, that he was burnt out. And I seen one guy get him back in late January. So I had a rookie card of his that I bought to send to him. And so when I seen the window was open, I sent it out immediately, and very, very happy to get it back. So he has a 1964 Philadelphia. That's his actual rookie card, and a lot of people think his 1968 Topps is his rookie card. In my opinion, Philadelphia made 3 years worth of cards for him. They made a 64, 65, and 66. They did not make a 67. No one made a 67 of him. And then Topps, their first year making a card of Jimmy Johnson was 1968. So I sent him a 68 Topps and a 1964 Philadelphia. He signed both. So if you look at this one, he always inscribes, or when he inscribes his Hall of Fame, it's normally really, really freaking tiny, man. And if you look at the Topps on the other side there, he wrote HOF, but he didn't write the year. But nonetheless, really, really happy to get this. So that will go fitting in the, actually that's not a freaking, that's not a 68 Topps. But this is definitely a 1964 Philadelphia. Beautiful card. And he sent these two little fellas. Let me get these things. Out of nowhere. So 2 Hall of Fame postcards. And you can see again the little bitty Hall of Fame 94 inscription. That's kind of just what he does. Sometimes, actually when I got these back, I didn't think he inscribed Hall of Fame at all until probably after having them in the house for, 20-30 minutes. I went back and looked again, and I seen them there just really tiny. So really happy to add those. Great cards in my opinion. I got a bunch of the same question this past week, and it's a question I've answered on here a ton, man, of how do I get ideas on who to send to. And my answer is going to be the same. I'll just answer it again. I don't mind. I watch different people's YouTube video. Go on Instagram. You can search TTM success. There's so many freaking TTM groups on Facebook. In my opinions, there's some damn good ones, and there is some terrible ones, like really crappy ones. So find you a good one. I'm not gonna like toot my own horn. The NFL TTM collectors group, it's not my group. I am an admin in there. It is my preferred group to go to. People post successes on there all the freaking time. Really good. I think we're almost at 2,000 members or so, and pretty active group for a group that big. And we keep the trash talking down and all that stuff. So if you're into football, I highly suggest you send to that one. We're just pretty anal on keeping it only football. So that's kind of the only negative to that. If you're a baseball or basketball guy, it may not be the group for you. So that is that. So until next time, adios. Be safe. Bye-bye.